So when you think about these things, even cameras, bro, everything can be weaponized. This is a weapon. And it can be used for something good or bad. So all the shit I speak, I try to change people's perception on shit. Just think, bro. Don't fuck what they tell you. What you think. Get out of that cookie cut mentality.
Like when you taking that approach and voicing how you truly feel, hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people seeing this, has that caused a lot of like your day ones or your family to kind of distance themselves from you? Because you can kind of be considered a conspiracy theorist and all of that. I've
been through that though, you know what I'm saying? But when people know your heart, bro, it's like they can see past those words because they saw your actions. Like they really saw you on the field and do what you do. They really know you that kind of person. So the real ones gonna know. You feel me? But the ones, like you say, that may stray away or may feel as though you're a threat, to me, it's going according to plan, because that's what I want. I don't want to be surrounded by people who so engulfed in this fake reality today, they in a psychosis. They just wrapped in a cocoon and don't even know it. You get what I'm saying? When you watch the movie The Matrix, bro, that's a documentary. If you could break that movie down, you could break this reality down.
Damn, break that down.
It's the same thing, like he said. When I spoke about the programs earlier, right? He didn't, if you watch the movie, he didn't know how to do Kung Fu. But they programmed it in his mind. Remember? When he was sitting in the thing like this, they just stuck it in the back of his head. Yeah. That's the brain, bro. If I program you as a black man and say black men ain't shit, black women cheat, black men this, I'm programming you to think that. So when you look at who's controlling your information, those are the people that's controlling you. You have to think, bro. I could put you in a situation to handle a job. And I could put this person in a situation to handle a job. If that person has the program in order to process and do the job and you don't, you at a disadvantage.
Man, you know how you was talking about they've been investing into them programs.
Of course.
Supporting like the, eliminating like the need to have real like instrumentation and stuff like that.
Exactly.
What you think about like AI, how you can just log on, man, for example, copy and paste a description for your YouTube video and ask them to enhance it and all of that, and at the drop of a second.
Yeah, man.
I think it's gonna go from that to them actually like, I mean, not to get my personal opinion on it. What you think about that, bro? Like them incorporating and introducing AI, man.
All they doing, and this is what they doing.
Making people lazier.
They doing that, but what they basically doing is they're making us be more susceptible to this new way of whatever this is. So in the future, it's like saying, let me give you a good example. It's like before we didn't have cars that drive on their own. Now we do, right? If you're at a certain age bracket, you're gonna see it this way. And if you're younger, you're gonna see it this way. But if you ain't never experienced it and don't know the difference between when cars wasn't driving by themselves and when they now driving by themselves, you have nothing to compare the old and new with. You born in the middle of this shit.
Yeah.
That's even worse. So your whole reality is cars drive by themselves. So as they move down the timeline, and as you get older, you on your way out and they working on a new batch. All they doing, dog, is making us a curve in the way we see life and accept life. So in the future, of course, you ain't gonna have to, AI gonna be doing everything for you, making you lazier. But when you go back to try to say, I'm gonna go back to the old way, what is the old way? Who is doing the old way when all the people around you are young? They don't know the difference. They don't have the programs like you got. Comprehend what I'm saying. You got the program to say, man, we used to pump gas and woo-de-woo. When your son that's 5 become 20, man, he don't know nothing about that shit. He don't know nothing about it. Not just him, everybody in his age bracket. Imagine trying to tell them, nah, that ain't the way to go. This is the power they have through entertainment. When you look at the bigger picture, man, this shit ain't got nothing to do with a football, homie. Nothing to do with a basketball. Nothing at all. Pretty soon, when you fast forward 50, 60 years from now, bro, the world gonna be so dumbfounded and so controlled, you feel me? It's over. We gonna be dinosaurs. We're gonna be in a class in a glass case, and them kids gonna be down there pure all white. Cause that's all they trying to do. They trying to create this eugenics. They trying to create a pure white race. This is what Hitler got this shit from Margaret Sanger. She created eugenics, Planned Parenthood, which Bill Gates' daddy was the president or the owner, the one that ran it. And what Planned Parenthood at in the hood? Where the fertility doctors at? In the suburbs. Come on, bro. This is a simple situation. Think about it. You going up for a headache, Planned Parenthood, here come birth control. Your feet hurt, here comes some birth control. We don't want you niggas to reproduce no more children. But all the fertility clinics are in the suburbs because they're not producing enough kids.
Damn, man. Man, that's deep, man.
So I break it down to you like that so you can get a bigger picture, and you really get a picture. You start to say, yeah, this shit ain't got nothing to do with football.
Hey, man, I even mentioned like the AI. I want to ask you this, though. I ain't going to hold you, man. And I definitely, before we leave, man, I want to touch on the financial literacy. But before that, it's been an influx of, like, immigrants
coming
over the last, especially it seemed like, man, they've been, I remember how it was 2 years ago compared to now versus 10 years ago. But in a place like Florida, where it's already been such a diverse place, but I'm talking about like something like a Georgia or a Tennessee or see even New York, etc. Like, man, what's your thoughts on everything going on right now?
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna be honest. I be so engulfed in other stuff that really intrigues me. With that, I never really just looked into it. I just know it's something.
For sure.
That's all I need to know. I'm to the point now. I just know it's something up with that. Them bringing all these people in like that, and not just bringing them in. They actually giving them shelter. They giving them more than they giving their own citizens.
Yeah.
And people gotta understand what a citizen is. A citizen is when you're a part of America, and as a citizen, that means you're agreeing to the, being protected and being able to enjoy their amenities, right? As they think driving is a privilege. But anytime you in a situation where privileges can be taken from you, right? You operating under their trust as a citizen. That's why they don't want you, even when you try to denounce your citizenship, watch how much hell they take you through. Why are you born in the world, dog? You gotta be, you're a citizen to them because your mama signed them over, on your birth certificate. When you get, they sign you over to the corporation, which is the United States of America. It's a company. It's a corporation. That's why they got a president. That's why they got a Secretary of State, just like McDonald's, Burger King. It's a company. That's all it is. United States of America is a company, a corporation, bro. That's all it is. And when them bringing them immigrants and shit in here, bro, I don't know what it is, but it's something.
It seems odd to me. It
is. It's very odd.
It's a question mark.
All of a sudden they could come in and then, and they starting to do crime and stuff. But like I say, man, when a person controls your education, they control what you think. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like as black people and people in general, period, when you got another group of people speaking for you, you at a disadvantage, off rip. How can a Jewish man speak for me? And they not even Jewish.
And they can't even relate to you.
Yeah, they the fake Jews.
The real Jews.
We are the real Jews. Bro, they can't even walk across the Sahara Desert for 40 hours without getting sun poison from the sun. You got melanin, neuromelanin, not melanin. You got neuromelanin, carbon, electricity. Why you think when they revive your ass, they clear, they hit you with electricity. You got that flowing through you, my boy. You got a direct connect to the sun. They don't, which makes them soulless. They can't have a soul. This is what the Egyptians was talking about on the hieroglyphics with the center cut out. That mean they got no ba. They called it ba. It can't have a soul. They don't have no neuromelanin.
Like ba, like B-A-R or B-A?
B-A-A.
B-A-A, B-A-A, okay.
Ba. So there's no way they can have a soul. This is why they can hire you 40 years and fire you like that if they don't meet the numbers. Don't give a damn. These people are soulless, homie.
Man, like with you being a father with 4 kids, I don't know what the ages are now, but just looking at how things are changing like rapidly, more and more nowadays. Are you concerned for them?
Of course, all the time. And the thing about it is, I realize, and no disrespect to their mom, cause all of us cool like this to this day. We all cool. No disrespect to their moms, but I wouldn't have a child unless I know the mother is 100% on that. We on that level, like a platonic level like that, to where I can say, look, and they'll follow suit, or they already know. But I can't blame them 100%. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just caught up in these worldly ways, you know. So, but I damn sure, yeah, of course. But they know what time it is with me. You know what I'm saying? I feed them. I make sure they got herbs. I make sure they got certain things. I send them certain shit for they to see for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And they know what time it is. I'm going to do my part to let them see, like, look, you know, this is what it is. And this is why.